The weather today remained overcast with sporadic rain showers. I had my travel agent at Crossing Vietnam Tour arrange a one-day excursion from Hanoi to Ninh Binh. After breakfast, they had someone pick me up and take me to a central location where I joined the bus with about 20 other tourists. Our guide, Viet, explained to us that our itinerary would be visiting Hoa Lư, the ancient capital of Vietnam, followed by lunch. Then we would visit Trang An, where we would take a scenic boat ride. The bus ride to Hoa Lư was expected to take about 90 minutes. But there was a rest stop about halfway, where they sold the usual embroidered artworks, silks, and other tourist trinkets. We climbed back aboard the bus, and soon we arrived at Hoa Lư, the ancient capital of Vietnam. Where the first activity was arranging for our group photo in front of the ancient city gate. Viet, our guide, sent everyone a copy of the photo. Hoa Lư was the capital of Vietnam from CE 968 to 1009 and is approximately 90 kilometers south of Hanoi. The ancient city is located on a flat plain, nearby a river, and surrounded by small and medium-sized limestone hills, making it very defensible. Upon entering the gate, there was an old man, who looked like a farmer, with a water buffalo. He was charging tourists to sit on the water buffalo and take pictures. There was a large mural depicting the ancient capital. Which Viet explained to us. There were some signs in English, although most were in Vietnamese. There are not many buildings still standing in the ancient city. The main attraction is the temple of Đinh Tiên Hoàng, apologies for any mangled pronunciation, which was constructed near the center of the old capital in order to honor Dinh Bo Linh, the first emperor of Vietnam. There was a lineup of tourists to enter the building. One is not permitted to take pictures inside. Just outside the temple area were souvenir shops. Leaving the ancient capital, we reboarded the bus and drove a short distance to a riverside restaurant. Where some people went on a bike ride with the guide. while I explored the area on foot. Then it was time for lunch, where we were joined by other tour groups. We were served an unexpectedly good buffet spread, with plenty of salads, and a variety of hot foods. After lunch, we drove a short distance to the Trang An scenic river area. We were each issued with thin plastic ponchos in case of rain and life jackets. Then split into groups of 4 per boat, each boat with a rowing lady. Despite the plethora of tour boats, the ride was quiet and relaxing. We floated through varying scenery. During the trip, we were encouraged to join in paddling the boat. I gave it a try, but my lens was not quite wide enough to capture me properly and only gave this unflattering view. We passed some gardeners cleaning up the river. Then looped back past the starting point. And onward to a more canyon-like area with plenty of steep cliffs and mountainous scenery. Which led to a beautiful small lake with a pagoda submerged in the middle. Then we disembarked at a small temple area. The temple interior had many lovely sculptures and statues. Back on the boat for the return ride to the starting point. Past the reconstruction of an old-time Vietnamese village. Then reboarding the bus to Hanoi, passing many riverside rice paddies. On the way back, our guide, Viet, attempted to teach us some Vietnamese phrases. Once back in Hanoi, I made my way to a local restaurant, where I ordered green mango salad and sweet and sour pork with rice for supper. I got a message from the Orchid cruise operator that Halong Bay cruises were resuming after the typhoon, and they could accommodate me, but only for a 2-day cruise on the weekend when I had booked a 3-day cruise. They only wanted to refund me $40 rather than the $85 price difference, so I cancelled for a full refund. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.